Hey, hey, hey! Welcome everybody! Yeah, I just want to take a few minutes to kind of break out some boxes, show you some of the stuff that has come in the mail. I'm excited. I've got a lot of stuff on the plate right now. Getting ready to head out to my dad's in Tennessee to do our annual Aguirre Posse ride with my two boys, oldest boys, my dad, my bro. But I've got some stuff in the mail here. Let's break it open, see what we've got here to help us on the KLX build here. Oh crap. Let me dump a bunch of this stuff out. Oh, I see. You guys wondering what I'm looking at right now? No, it's not women. It's better than women. Okay. Looks like this may be the Baja Design Rewound Stator. Yes, it is. Okay, they even used my same bag I sent in, I think. So you guys remember on the electrical upgrade video? If you don't remember, I'm gonna bling right here, put a link. You guys can check out that if you want to. Here is the new stator. Wow, that is cool. If you recall, they were missing two. I don't remember which ones they were, but I'll come up a little closer here so you can see. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these pods are wound, so that'll get me up to 130 watts of electrical power I can run off of the KLX now. So when I put that back in there, I've got the original connector still. It's going to be awesome. I can run pretty much any lighting that I want on this bike now. Blinkers and other stuff don't run a lot, but the headlights, serious headlights, can pull some wattage. So let's go ahead and set that down over here. I'll package it up later. Now, some other really way awesome stuff. I've got from Pivot Works. I've got new swing arm bushings. That's going to go in the swing arm that I've redone, repainted. This is the linkage rebuild kit for the shock linkage. I love smooth suspension, guys. I love smooth suspension. So I'm starting from ground zero, making sure I've got all new bushings and bearings in my swing arm and my linkages. And I've got some new gaskets for the motor because let me set this crap over here, and I want to show you some awesome stuff. All this is the KLX Bill Blue kit, okay? First of all, I want to show you this brand new carburetor. This carburetor is a pumper carb that has been jetted for this elevation as a starting point. I have an opportunity that if I want to dyno this motor, I can do that. Let's pull this baby out so you guys can see what I'm looking at. This thing is awesome. It's made by McCuney Corporation. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a 33-34 millimeter hybrid carburetor. And if you can tell, if you look into, I'm not sure if you can see this very well, they've actually bored and honed the throat of the carburetor, and by doing so increase the amount of airflow that can flow through this. It has, you can see right here, has an accelerator pump. That's why they call it a pumper carb. When you hit the throttle, I don't know if you can see that, when I hit the throttle like this, this cam pushes down on that rod that squirts fuel into the engine. On a 4-stroke engine, you only get a vacuum pulse, every other cycle. So when you hit the throttle, if you have an accelerator pump, that really improves the throttle response off the bottom. This is going to be kind of a goat bike. In other words, I want to have good throttle response and good power down low. This is not a race bike. I'm not going to be winding it to the moon, trying to clear doubles and triples and stuff. But I am so excited. He's also got his proprietary little air bleed. Well, it's not an air bleed, it's a low speed fuel mixture screw right here. Really easy to reach and turn. So idle control here. This is going to be awesome on this motor. So Bill Blue sells those carburetors modified for this engine, and that's going to be part of the kit. Now the other stuff I want to show you. First of all, you guys remember the cylinder. If you don't, I'll link you right over up here to a link to the piston cylinder clearance video that you can see. This is really awesome. I'm not a big sticker fan, but I'm letting stickers go on this bike. Actually, I'm going to probably laden the thing with stickers. B&B Cycle Restoration. This is Bill Blue's sticker for his shop. You can see that he's completely torn the cylinder down, shot peened it, cleaned it up, and he's also stamped on here 351, which signifies a 351 kit. He's got a new sleeve in it, and if you can see, it's all got new crosshatch in there. I'm trying to get the light. I'll get my big fat hand out of the way. Maybe you can see the new crosshatch in there. This thing is all bored and well, not just bored, but it's bored and honed to fit that new piston. So brand new, well, looks like a brand new cylinder, but it is, in all intents and purposes, a brand new cylinder that's going to go on there. That has solved the problem we had with the issue with the cylinder. He sent a new head gasket and a new base gasket to go on the motor. It's going to go there. And here is the JE forged piston. What that means is forged aluminum. Inside of here, it's got a block off plate that says B&B Cycle Restoration. I believe that goes. I can't remember where it goes right now. But anyway, it's part of this whole kit. So I'm going to wrap that baby up. And here is the new piston. And I'll show you the old piston so you can kind of have a comparison in size. Got a brand new wrist pin right here I'm excited about. And he's already got rings on it and everything. I mean, this is professional stuff. And he's got the arrow right here. That arrow points to the exhaust. You can tell by the size of the lands for the intake valves. Intake valves are always bigger than exhaust valves, and the arrow points towards the exhaust. So just for comparison's sake, you can see the difference in these two piston sizes. Okay, the 351 piston, much bigger in diameter. It's still lightweight, forged aluminum piston, new rings, chrome moly rings to boot. I am excited about that. And here is the new wrist pin that goes with it, and I have new clips that will go into the piston as well. So, you guys, this motor, now it's not going to be a race motor, okay? What it is going to be, and there's the new wrist clips right inside there, it's going to be a trail bike. So it's going to be, good low end power. He has, here's some of the original parts I need to clean. Instructions right here for the McCuney TM3334 carburetor installation to install it. Pretty much we all know what to do with that. But so there you go, folks. Basically, I've got everything back on this motor. I do have also a new timing chain. It's going to go on the bike. Now, the thing about this bike is the crankshaft is and the timing chain lower gear, the crankshaft gear, is all one unit. Generally, when you replace the timing chain, you're supposed to replace all the gears with it. But in order to do that, I have to pull the crankshaft and buy a new crankshaft, and I'm just not going to do it. I looked down through the hole. The gear looks pretty good, but I am going to replace the timing chain because it's old, and so I'm going to take the side cover off, replace that. So that all is pretty good. Now, I got one last thing, if I can find it. Where the crap did I put it? Oh, I know where it is. No. Very expensive part. Oh, there it is. The head. Now we've done some heavy modifications to the head. The head has brand new valves. Flip it this way, you can see these intakes. I told you in the video, somewhere over here is a link to that video, that I do not like kibble white valves. They're two-piece valves. They break all the time. However, for the KLX, they actually make a 1mm oversized intake valve that is a one-piece valve. As a result of that, they don't break. They're just like a stock valve, and they're 1mm oversized. They're the white diamond intake valve. Technically, they're made for a KLX 300. That's the same head. So I've got new intakes that are 1mm oversized, new exhaust that are standard exhaust. They've redone the entire 3-angle valve job, and they've done heavy porting. And you guys can't appreciate this because you probably can't see it, but oh crap, you can't really see it very good, and I'm sorry, but they have spent a lot of time flowing this head and porting and polishing it, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It looks great. The intake side has been heavily ported and polished. The new guides have been cut down, and so it's just a straight shot right to the valves. And so basically, here's the head. It's ready to go back together, and it's been milled, so everything's nice and flat. So basically, there's the parts to put the motor back together. Now I just need to find a little bit of time to do that. One cool thing that I have is the porting and polish flow sheet. So I'm going to explain that in another video, but it's freaking awesome, man. I've got everything ready to go. This motor should be a solid, reliable, good performing motor. I'm not trying to make it a race bike. If I was doing that, I didn't start out with a 450 and put a big bore kit and big cams and everything. I'm not going to do that. I want it to be a nimble, lightweight, controllable bike with good reliability and just awesome fun to ride. So hang tight, folks. As we get moving along here, we're going to start putting the Bill Blue 351 motor back together. So love everybody. Peace out.